screw it. Alright. Hey guys, it's John the Hedgehog here, back for another Majora's Mask episode. In this episode, in the last episode, we completed a couple things, and yeah, we got the adult wallet, and in this episode, we just got the bomber's notebook. And now what I'm gonna do here is get some of the heart pieces that we weren't able to get before, that we can actually get now. Well, you'll know that there's a heart piece up there. Well, if we, if the camera would cooperate, thank you very much. Whoa. Alright, so if we jump here, we get that, we get a piece of heart. Alright, and another thing we can do is that if you go to here and wait, hold on, how many pieces do I have? Okay, I have 2, good. And then so there were some things that I could do. So 2 of them that I can think of, 2 of the heart containers I know that I can get is, first off, this guy right here. Alright, moon's tear. So we just asked him for the moon's tear. Now what we can do with this is give it to him. And of course we get the deed for his land. And the good thing about Song of Time is, no matter how many times you reset, it's always gonna reset like completely late. Like everything's gonna be restarted. Well, I mean, like not like your entire progress. Like not, I mean, you're not gonna lose anything. Well, besides rupees and stuff like that, unless if you put them in the bank. Other than that, it's pretty much like all the events that happen are erased, really, essentially. Okay. So what we can do now is, we can go over here, I think. And I don't know if it's supposed to be on the second day or the second night or something, but I know that if we go in here, I think it's like the something of the first day or like something. It might be the second night I can only do it, so unfortunately it doesn't look like I can do that right now. I'll have to do this. So if you play the song a double time, yep. Alright. So now, also something I need to do quick, I almost forgot to do is, well, I think you can just fly up here. You can actually fly in here, yeah. And, of course it has to be around midnight, so, of the second night. Alright, so hold on 1 second. Alright. Alrighty then. Alright, so now we just have to wait until, well, I'm just gonna play the inverted Song of Time so that I can reverse the time back to normal, because same way how the inverted Song of Time can slow down time, it can also return time to normal again if you play it again. So, yeah. Basically, there's gonna be a lot of things that have to do with changing the time and stuff like that. I mean, I honestly use an inverted Song of Time because it makes it a lot less tedious to do a lot of this stuff. It doesn't have you on edge a lot of the time. It just makes it more fair, really, I guess you could say. Whoa. And I think, wait, hold on. Can I do that? Because I know there's a mask later on that you can get that is useful. And of course I can jump. Good job, Link, you can jump. I didn't know I could do this, but if you come behind here as a human, there's a chest here with 100 rupees. Yep, silver rupee, 100 rupees. So yeah, so keep that in mind, because that's always gonna be there. Yeah. Never moves. Anyway, so while we sit here and wait, I just thought I'd say this. I love how Miyamoto, like, made it to where how Ocarina of Time came before this, and like how I like it how like they fit the story of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in perfectly together. Because like supposedly this game, actually, did you know this game was originally going to be just a DLC for Majora's Mask, not its entire game, but it was actually made because Miyamoto challenged one of his friends or like something like that, from what I heard, that if you could like to make a game in like what less than like 2 years, something like that. So he ended up making a game in 2 years, and this is what he came up with, Majora's Mask. So yeah, I must say that was a good thing, because this game is actually really fun. Hold on 1 second. And yeah, and I must say this. I really am having fun doing YouTube, because I've been doing this for like 4 years now, and it's been an honor to play with y'all, and I honestly love playing for you guys, and it's one of my very things I like to do, like one of the only hobbies I actually have, and this is just, I guess you could say I'm one of those guys that you would consider a pro, maybe even a gamer, because I've legitimately played games my whole life, no joke. I've legitimately played video games my entire life. And, you know, it's funny. I wasn't always a Legend of Zelda. I never really grew up with Zelda. In fact, I think the first Zelda game I heard of was Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. And, that was because one of my friends, he told me about it. Like, he's like, I have a friend, he's huge on Zelda. Like, he's like a Zelda maniac. Like, he knows everything Zelda. And basically, I learned a lot from him, well, from 2 people actually, and pretty much, I didn't get into it until one of my friends, Alec, you know Alec Rinky, my best friend. He got an N64 and he bought Ocarina of Time. Then I found out about Majora's Mask, and well, I started playing that, and I actually had fun. I had fun because I beat it already, and because you know, on Majora Mask there are 2 files. You can actually those files. Well, I'm playing on another file from my first one. It was fun, but I must say, props to you, Miyamoto, and Nintendo for making such a great game. It's one of the darker Zelda titles out there, and I mean, it's definitely a breath of fresh air. But I really like how you brought back the Hero Time and all kinds of stuff from Ocarina of Time, which is really kind of cool. Anyway, now that it's finally 12 o'clock, now that I can actually do what I need to do, what you want to do is you want to hop in this flower right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and yes, you can do this at night, and I knew I should have slowed down time, dadgummit. And now there's a toilet, and now there's a hand in the toilet. And if you give him the paper, I mean this thing. So if you give him this, yay, yay, ooh, save me. This fell down here, I'll give it to you. We get a piece of heart. Yay! We got another piece of heart, and we helped a random guy who's apparently trapped in a toilet. I know, it's kind of weird actually. Anyway, really, I'm just trying to get all the heart containers that I missed, so in fact, actually, hold on, I'm gonna actually look that up, look up some stuff. Where are all the locations of the heart containers in Majora's Mask? The heart pieces. There's one in South Clock Town, one in North Clock Town, one in West, one in Termina Field. Whoa. I think there was one here, but I know that, yeah, well, I know one thing for certain, though. I, know that you can get it later on, because, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna not deal with the rest of the heart pieces, and trust me, we're gonna finish that heart container soon, but I'll just have to, continue back with what I was doing. Yeah. So let's just continue on. And actually, before anything happens, though, I'm gonna put my 100 rupees in the thing here. Yeah, so unfortunately I kind of failed at that, so I need to go back in. I might just go get the heart off screen and do that, so that we're not really behind or anything, so that I didn't miss anything. So if y'all didn't see it, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna have to do it off screen. So that, and anyway. Alright, so let's go back to here. Hey, Seiken. Alright, now we go and that's all 104, 100 and, oh no. Alright, so this pot. Okay, we're gonna make a deposit. Alright, so alright. Here we go. Yep. Oh, and also, one thing that I forgot to do was, oh, dadgummit. There was a mask that I could have gotten, but I think I messed up. Well, fortunately, you can always just go back and do it. I mean, because there's like a thing to do. So, yeah. Don't worry, it's not like we missed anything. I can always just go back and do it. In fact, actually, whenever I'm just gonna do that right now, actually, because fortunately, I have all that I want. I put all my money in my bank. And actually, before we do that, actually, yeah, everything, okay. And the good thing about that is that we won't lose any heart piece or anything. So, pretty much, we can actually do this without losing anything really valuable. Alright. Get on the first day. I kind of fricked up, but I will get this straight. Alright. Get on the first day, 72 hours remain. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wait, nope, never mind. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Alright. So now I know that I think you can get a mask at 12 p.m. at either the first or second night. Because if you go to, if I remember correctly, if you go here, yeah. Alright, return to normal flow time. Alright. Who is that? Is that Seiken? Yes, it is. Alright. Well, I think that's all we have time for today. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to comment on the screen.